Jane, long time no see. How do you do?
I'm fine. Long time no see. We haven't seen each other since our last dinner together.
Yeah, who keeps everyone busy with work like this? Actually, I come to see you today because I want to share with you something.
That sounds so mysterious.
Do you remember the boyfriend that I told you when we went to dinner last time? We're going to get married, and the wedding is scheduled to take place 5 months later. So, I'll be really glad if you would join us.
Whoa, I don't expect that you two will get married. You get married before me.
Don't say that. I don't even expect it come so soon.
Oh, honestly, I underestimated you a bit. Everyone in the class thinks you will marry Jim, that nerd guy in the class. Unexpectedly, after graduating, our 18-year-old girl would find such a handsome and rich boyfriend. Do you have any secret? Say it quickly.
I actually don't have any secrets. I told you before that we met at work.
If you left Jim to marry this guy, Jim must be sad, right?
Don't get me wrong, Jim and I broke up in peace. He had to go abroad for 5 years because of work, so we decided to break up. I don't believe in a long-distance love, and separation is inevitable. You know, he wasn't at the last class reunion. I haven't contacted him for a long time. Maybe he might already have a wife.
Why, I'm not so lucky as you. I also want to marry a rich man. Last time I saw that guy on your phone, he was really handsome. Rich and handsome. Wow, you're lucky. Ever since I was little, my dream was to marry a rich man and then become a rich wife without having to do anything. I didn't expect you to reach that dream before me.
The reason I got married is not to be a rich wife.
I can't live without money. Only by marrying a rich man can one live a happy life like in the drama.
It's all fake. Not every girl can be a good wife, though. They don't need to do anything. Many of my friends are housewives and they are all very tired every day. And I remember you have a boyfriend too. Don't you plan on getting married?
Married? Who do you mean?
What?
Please. I have 8 boyfriends. I can't marry all of them, alright?
8?
Yeah. I go on a date with different guys every day. Exactly 1 guy for a day.
But 7 days means that you should have 7 guys.
One always makes me feel uncomfortable, the other is a substitute.
Huh? Are you serious? Unbelievable. And they also agree?
Of course. I won't let them know each other's existence. Don't underestimate my ability. I do this for my future happiness. Marriage is not a child's play. Of course, you have to be clever and choose carefully. The reason why I do this is to choose a worthy man out of the 8.
With this way, you can really find a trustworthy man? I think you should be serious in your relationship. Otherwise, it'll be hard to end it later.
Okay. You don't come here today to lecture me. So, you said that your wedding is planned in 5 months, right?
That's right.
Looks like I have to work harder.
What?
How can I go to your wedding alone? I will definitely bring my future husband with me.
Well then, shall I send you the wedding invitation later?
Hurry up and send it to me. Anyways, besides me, did you invite other classmates?
Yes, I already told the others. They might come. Almost forgot to ask you, is your address still the same?
Same as before.
Good. I'll send you the wedding invitation when I'm done.
Okay.
1 month later.
Alice, what are you doing?
Just got off work and on my way home. What's wrong?
I need to tell you something.
Do you have to work overtime today? Why don't you go home and talk later?
No, I have to tell you now.
Then I'll call you back when I get off the bus.
I don't know what to say. I really don't have the courage to.
What's going on?
I think we need to break up.
Huh? Break up? Are you kidding me?
I'm not in the mood to make a joke with you. I want to break up. I've thought about it. I really can't marry you.
Why? Did I do something wrong?
Getting married's not easy and I'm under pressure on it. Every day when I think about the wedding, I feel so tired.
Maybe it's just premarital pressure, and it wouldn't be serious to break up.
At first, I thought it may be just work pressure, so I didn't care much. But lately, it's getting worse and worse. I don't want to force myself anymore. I've thought about it carefully. Maybe we shouldn't be together. Breaking up is the best decision for us.
Do you know what you're talking about? You're the one who confessed to me, and you're the one who proposed to me. Everyone already knows that we're getting married, and the wedding venue is all set. Are you really telling me now that we shouldn't be together? How can I explain this to everyone? And how can I withdraw all wedding invitations?
Yes, I proposed to you, but I don't want to organize this wedding anymore. So I will announce to cancel the marriage.
What the hell are you thinking?
But I don't want to. Have you ever thought about my feelings? If you're determined to follow your will, what kind of wedding are you planning to hold without the groom?
As you know, my father's health is not good. The doctor said he only has a few months to live. His biggest wish is to see me get married. Am I wrong to want to have a wedding?
It's not my business. I hate trouble the most. You know I always hate things that waste money and time. Won't that money be better spent doing something else?
Are you serious? I paid for the wedding. Ask you to pay for anything, did I? The venue has been all arranged, and now you tell me to cancel?
I don't want to waste time with you anymore. Break up. I don't want to get married and I don't want to marry you. I don't want to celebrate a boring wedding just to satisfy your selfish desires.
Is it necessary to say it?
You don't know how much I want to leave you. I have to go on a business trip today, but I took a leave from the company just to go back and arrange my things. The moving company can come to move, and you should leave too.
What? Even if you want to break up with me, you have to tell me clearly. Breaking up is not childish.
I don't think we have anything to talk. No matter what you say, it won't change the fact that I want to break up with you.
But we need to talk. Why don't you care about my mood? At least you need to give me a chance to meet you, right?
I'm really not in the mood to listen to you.
Well, it's okay if I go, but we still need to meet and talk.
I told you, I don't want to. I quit.
What the heck's wrong with you? At least you have to break up with me face to face, okay?
Don't talk to me anymore. Even if you ask me, I won't answer you. I will block you and then start the life that belongs to me. I warn you, if you dare to come to my company or my parents' house to harass me, I'll call the police and take you to court. Don't forget, I often deal with many law firms. At that time, you will not only imprison, but also pay a large amount of compensation. You don't want your father to get into trouble for your actions, do you?
How can I want to marry someone like you?
The reason why things became like this is because of you. Your mind is full of weddings and weddings. You talk about weddings with me all day. When being with you, I haven't lived a peaceful day. I'll compensate you for your mental loss. You must feel very lucky just to have met a good person like me.
When you first chose the venue, you told me that you were looking forward to our wedding. Now you say it like that? Answer me now. Henry! Henry! The next day...
Alice, I heard that you canceled the engagement.
How do you know?
Now is not the time to talk about this. What are you going to do now?
I can't do anything else. My mind is now as tangled as silk. I really don't know what to do. I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk now. Can you leave me alone? I will contact you when I'm feeling better.
There's no way to cancel the wedding venue you book, right? Just give it to me.
Huh?
Yes, because I'm going to get married. I know it's sudden, but I really want to have a wedding soon. I've seen a few places. It's really expensive. All the cheap venues are out of stock. I have to wait a few months, but I don't have that patience. Even though my boyfriend works at a famous company and the salary is too low. But he said he doesn't want to waste money on things like weddings. And I don't have any savings. Then, why don't you resign your wedding venue to me?
Are you getting married? Are you serious?
Think about it. You can cancel. Even if you cancel, you can't get your money back. What a waste. If we were classmates, would you do good deeds and accumulate virtue? By the way, the money should have been paid, right? If not, please let me know after you pay. $100,000 is not a small amount.
Wait, why do you know these details? I never told anyone that this wedding costs $100,000. And you told me that your boyfriend works in a famous company? Said that he doesn't want to waste money on weddings.
Why your reaction loads so slow? Yes, my fiancé is your ex-boyfriend, Henry.
Are you kidding me? That is unbelievable. Henry and I just broke up yesterday. Today you tell me you are getting married? How could this happen?
Why can't I? Who made Henry become my man?
Your man?
Since the day you told me you were getting married, I started thinking of ways to get to meet Henry. I followed him all the way. And finally talking to him in a cafe.
Follow him? Did you follow Henry?
I want to thank you for showing me Henry's photo and also telling me his company name. Otherwise, I wouldn't have recognized him at a glance. And then, the more we talked, the more we speculated, and we both felt like we were soulmates. Then, of course, we came together.
Together?
At first, I just wanted to see if he was as handsome as in the picture. I didn't even expect to meet and talk to him. As soon as I entered the company, he stood in front of me. It must be fate.
But don't you already have boyfriends? And still 8.
Please, how can you compare them to Henry? Henry is tall and handsome, works in a famous company. We've been together until now. I still can't find any flaws in him. How could I miss such a good chance? This is the first time I'm in such a serious relationship. I truly want to marry him. I don't want to be a third wheel, but true love is unstoppable. So we will get married.
That means you've known each other for a few months? Henry really betrayed me. Yesterday when he broke up with me, he didn't mention anything. He said that the wedding put a lot of pressure on him. Because of being together, it took him a waste of time.
Actually, I understand how you feel. If you really love Henry, you should respect his choice. It is happy to see the person you love to live a happy life, isn't it? We're looking forward for your blessings.
Blessings? How can I bless you two? The wedding consulting company has planned the wedding and the meeting time can't be fixed. Not only the wedding venue, but even the honeymoon trip is planned. I have booked everything. Now he told me that he didn't want to get married anymore. That is so ridiculous. Do you think I can accept this?
It's because yourself didn't realize it. Henry said he didn't want to get married because he didn't love you. After becoming my fiancé, he said he was looking forward to our wedding.
He said that he didn't like weddings and didn't want to spend money on things like that. How can he say that?
Really? But he told me he really wanted to marry me.
Uh-huh? You mean Henry?
Yes, he truly wants to marry me. But first, I have to pay the wedding expenses. As long as I pay, I can ask him to do anything. Besides, Henry was the one who proposed to me. He also said that he hopes we can celebrate an unforgettable wedding.
He obviously hates weddings the most. How?
You haven't figured out why yet? I am the most important to Henry. That's why he wants to marry me. Though, I sympathize with you. Love really can't be forced. This is proof that Henry loves me.
I don't want to hear you say these things. Even if I have to lose all my money, I won't give you the wedding venue. You should think twice and give up on Henry.
But the groom is still Henry. Isn't it hard to find someone else now? If I were you, I would please with this wonderful destiny.
Are you using your brain? When I booked that place, I wrote my name and Henry's. The wedding invitations also have my name and his name on them. You think you can change it if you want?
This is not the problem. Henry told me that you didn't invite many people. Besides, relatives, they're just college classmates. Also only have some good colleagues.
So what?
Is it okay to invite those people to such a massive wedding anyway? You just need to explain to your colleagues and tell them not to participate. My colleagues here will take care of it, and there's still time to send out wedding invitations. Don't worry, I'll send the wedding invitations myself. You don't have to worry about it, as long as you just give me the wedding venue and pay in full.
Are you crazy? This is simply not possible. Also, please, Henry, reply to me quickly. Break up have to be said directly. About the wedding and the things to do in the future. These things need to meet and talk properly.
You'd better give up. Henry said he never want to see you again. You got kicked by him. Henry's bride is me now, not you. You need to face the reality.
You're so annoying.
Okay, here I go. The wedding between me and Henry is up to you. Be sure to pay in full. When I think that I will get married before you, I feel so happy. I haven't been in a good mood in a long time. You should admit that I'm more attractive than you.
Wedding day.
Alice, long time no see. Have you paid for the wedding venue? Me and Henry are ready. We don't want to wait any longer.
Venue has already been cancelled.
Huh? Already cancelled? What are you talking about?
Oh, so your wedding was actually planned for today? Congratulations.
What is your attitude? Have you paid yet?
Not my wedding. Why should I pay? By the way, I used that place and paid for it a long time ago.
You used the location? No way! You can have a wedding without a groom. That scene must have fun. Why didn't you tell me sooner? To see the silly reaction at that time.
Do you misunderstand something? This is not a wedding of one person. I'm actually married, and my partner is someone you know.
Huh? My acquaintance? Who is that?
The day when Henry broke up with me, I made an appointment with a wedding consulting company to discuss wedding planning. The wedding is cancelled anyway, and I want to inform them about it.
Oh, haven't I already talked to you? I want to use that place.
Shut up! I haven't been finished my words yet. I didn't expect that I would meet him right there. It is quite a surprise that what you said was true. There is a real Mr. Right existing in my life.
Mr. Right? What the hell is that?
I met the manager of the marriage counseling company there. Wedding consulting company is just one of the companies he manages. In addition, his family also operates a 5-star hotel business and many luxurious restaurants. To become a qualified heir, he specially went abroad to study and hold important positions in many famous companies. After returning, he immediately took over the company and the business flourished.
So what? I don't care.
The person I'm talking about is Jim.
Huh? What? You mean that nerd Jim? He is the director of a wedding consulting company and taking over that company?
That's right, it's him. He's no longer the nerd Jim anymore.
Wow. Who is this handsome guy? Please, is he Jim? This guy is so handsome and well dressed. How can he be that nerd Jim? He looks like the main actor in a drama.
This is Jim. I have no reason to lie to you. Every day I'm with him, I feel like I'm in love with a drama actor.
How is that possible? When Jim was in college, didn't he dress very casually every day?
At first, we broke up because I didn't expect long distance love. When we met each other, I told him everything. He said that because the place was booked, there was no way to cancel it. Then just reschedule and celebrate our wedding. Even his marriage proposal seems like a scene from a drama. I don't know why, but I agreed to his proposal right then and there.
Huh? Are you lying to me?
We were so lucky to find a good day that has not been booked yet. Just last week, our wedding was celebrated successfully.
What? What about today's wedding?
Your wedding is not my business. Do you really think the place I booked with Henry can be used by you at will?
You promised to pay us in the first place.
I didn't promise you. Don't talk nonsense. Who do you think you are? I never said I would pay you. Don't worry. Your wedding is already underway, and it ended last week.
My wedding to Henry was held last week? What the hell?
You ask me? I don't care. You should ask a marriage counseling company.
I've got everything sorted.
Have you ever signed a contract with a marriage counseling company?
Signed a contract? Wasn't that contract in your and Henry's name? Can't you sign it for me?
Have you ever contacted a marriage counseling company?
My mind was full of wedding dresses and makeup. How can I have time to think about?
What about Henry?
He doesn't care about the wedding. He won't pay anyway, so I'll take care of it. We just need to try on the wedding clothes. When I'm here, there's a tall, handsome guy staring at me all the time. Is that person Jim?
Don't worry. Jim already knows it all.
How is that possible? I really want to talk to him. But Henry is by my side right now. I have no chance. By the way, you just said that Jim's family has not only this place, but also restaurants and shopping malls? Then he must earn a lot of money. But that's okay. My Henry also works in a famous company and the salary is not so low.
Even though Henry works in a famous company, but his job is almost bankrupt.
Huh? Don't be bullshit.
No way. Didn't he tell you? He will soon work in an underrated company.
Impossible. Don't lie to me. How can Henry become that? Even if he goes anywhere, his salary won't change.
Why are you so naive? Going to an underrated department means no bonus. Of course, the salary will be greatly reduced. By the way, I heard that office is still in a very rural place.
Why do you know these things?
Since I went to see Henry's boss anyway, I can't be the only one who knows about everything he has done.
Even if he abandoned me because of you, it was still before marriage. How could a company force him to do just because of such a trivial matter?
The reason he was sent back to the rural area, of course, wasn't just because he betrayed me. He actually took all of the company's documents to use privately, secretly took pictures and posted them on social media. You must feel appreciated the company did not fire him.
I don't want to believe.
Also, he missed a very important meeting with a client and didn't even write a letter of apology. The other party is one of the company's important customers. I heard there will be no chance to continue cooperation in the future. Then, he knelt down and apologized to the customer, only to be forgiven.
Why do you know these details? Could it be that the client you mentioned is Jim's company?
You should know how important these customers are to the company. Henry's boss said he couldn't stand what Henry did for a long time. When he broke off his engagement with me to stay with you, made Henry's boss feel unbearable. I really want to thank his boss for introducing me to a famous lawyer.
Lawyer?
The reason Henry left me and broke off the engagement was because he cheated on me. Since he was unfaithful to me and hurt my feelings, of course he had to pay with mental loss charge.
Huh? Mental loss charge? Please. This happened a long time ago.
So what? How can he just ignore me like this?
And now that you have achieved your wish and married a rich man, can you just leave us go?
Yeah, if it wasn't for you becoming the third wheel, I would probably have married that bullshit guy and can't meet my Jim. But all what he did to me is real. I don't know how stingy Henry should deal with those lawyers. When I think about him being unlucky, I feel very happy.
Henry isn't that stingy, okay?
Are you serious? Apparently your wedding, but he didn't pay a dime. Even the cost of the honeymoon was paid by you. Do you think such a man is not stingy enough? Looks like you really love him.
I thought you were responsible for all the money for the wedding.
Why am I being taken advantage of? One is a friend who became a third wheel in my relationship. Another is a guy who betrayed me. Are you serious that I will pay for your wedding? I'm really blind when I see that trash. If it weren't for my dad's illness, I just want to fulfill his wish quickly. I shouldn't have been in such a hurry. I want to thank you for following Henry and making him fall in love with you. Without you, how can I live such a happy life?
What about my wedding to Henry? We're already here. I have no money to pay for the wedding. Thought I was only in charge of wedding dresses. Why you do this to me? Let me tell you, you are responsible for today's wedding expenses. Otherwise, I won't let you go.
I have no obligation to help you pay. Sorry, the plane is about to take off.
The plane took off?
That's right. I'm honeymooning with Jim. Europe is far away, but fortunately, we have a private plane. It won't be too tired. Jim knows in Europe. He said that I just need to enjoy and have fun.
Private jet? What about me? How about my wedding?
My lawyer will contact you. If you have a problem, just come and tell him. The lawyer will clearly explain the mental loss charge to you. This is our private jet. How do you feel about it? Okay, I'm leaving. See ya.
Why? How can you live such a happy life?
I almost forgot to say, happy wedding. Hope you and that bad guy will have a happy 100 years of marriage. I will open a few more bottles of red wine with my husband to celebrate you.
I really don't have money to pay for the wedding. You have to help me solve this problem. Alice, I beg you. Aren't we good friends? Oh, why? Why are you so cruel?
After that, I believe anyone can guess that no one was willing to attend Henry and Jane's wedding. At least none of our mutual friends showed up at the wedding. Henry's colleague not only didn't show up, but also demanded compensation from the company. To pay for the company's loss and my mental loss charge, Henry had to borrow a lot more money. Henry and Jane moved to a hometown to avoid debt. Every day, two people blame each other. The soulmate of the past has become an enemy. My life with Jim is still going on. He has shown me what true happiness is.